My name is Nettie Wild, and I'm the director of KONELÍNE, Our Land Beautiful. I have a huge passion for the Northwest of BC. This KONELÍNE is a love letter to the Northwest. I've had the very real privilege of traveling throughout the Northwest for the last 20 years, a lot of it by horseback. And because I think the most beautiful way to see the world is through the ears of a horse. And so I've come to know it a lot, and I really started to, a few years ago, realize this beauty, this landscape is undergoing huge change. And I thought, what can I do as a human being and as a filmmaker? And I thought, well, capture it now, capture that change, what that face of change looks like. And most importantly, bring a really curious heart instead of a judgmental one. Because one of the things that I've really learned about the Northwest is that it's extraordinarily beautiful, and the people up there are equally extraordinary. And I didn't want to shortchange any of them with southern city assumptions.
Right.
You know, and so as this land is going under this huge change, it was for me to explore it and try and find the real beauty and complexity in every single person, whether that person was a diamond driller working for the mining industry or somebody who was protesting against it. It wasn't for me to bring my assumptions as to whether or not they should be doing that work. And so I'm hoping it led to a surprising piece of art, because it sure was surprising to make for us as filmmakers. First of all, it's way up north. If you ever want to shoot any film, but especially a documentary, do it in your backyard. So it's huge distances, and not just time in a car, but in a chopper or hiking or on a horse, or, you know, we wanted to capture a wilderness, and that's the price of admission. It's tough. And we wanted to capture it with real big screen chops. So we were bringing equipment that normally that you find in a studio. We were shooting in widescreen, so think Lawrence of Arabia, that's the frame ratio we were using. We were shooting a lot in slow motion. We were shooting, our sound is surround sound. And to take all of that up into the wilderness is a huge challenge. But if you nail it, the payoff is enormous. And the access was really hard, because we weren't just going into a wilderness, we were going into a wilderness that's on the cusp of real change, which means, guess what? There's huge controversy. It's my first Oscar, and it says Nettie Wild, winner of impressive resume. So thank you, Kamloops.
You are very welcome.